Hey guys, and welcome back to the finale of the Mega Man 2 playthrough. It's time to go take down Wily, and you're going to have to use every Robot Master power in your arsenal to defeat this guy. Or if you're feeling smarmy and whatnot, just use Metal Blade. That's all you really need.
And of course, the famous Mega Man 2 Dr. Wily Castle theme is playing. Like, again, you know, I understand the popularity behind this. It's a really good song. I really like it too. And so much so that, you know, in a Smash, when they made the Mega Man song melody, there's a separate one for retro Mega Man songs, and then there's one exclusively for Mega Man 2. That's how you know how much influence it has.
Well, Mega Man 2 is kind of like Sonic 2. It's like the more popular sequel that, you know, the rest of the series kind of like pays homage to. 3 and K, not so much, even though it's the better game.
Yeah, I don't get that, because I honestly would think that 3 would get a lot of that, you know, love too, but I guess, again, like you said, it's the sequel to this really popular game, and hey, Sonic 2 is still really good, so...
It is, but, you know, it has that trope that I hate, where, and yes, I will get off this hate-filled tangent in a second, it has that thing where projectiles and whatnot and enemies will come off screen, and you're going really fast, so you don't have time to react to it.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
And a lot of that happens in your favourite zone, Oil Ocean, with those starfish things. No, not the starfish things, the seahorse things.
Look, I'm willing to forgive some of Oil Ocean's faults. I know the prices are really high. I mean, they're platforming on the oil all the time. I'm sure that would ruin it, but still.
I'm sorry, he was blue, okay? I got confused. I thought he was Sonic. Alright, let's use a bit of Item 1 to scale this perilous gap here.
See, you would think that he'd keep these items between games, but no, it magically vanishes.
I'm not sure if I'm remembering this wrong, but every time you beat a level, didn't your like items refill? I'm not sure if that was changed for this game or not, but you have to be quite conservative here and definitely pick up refills for whatever item you need filling.
Yeah, I think it really does depend on the game. I know, I was rewatching Johnny's review of Mega Man Base, and he said, like, you know, well, after you get killed by a boss, your weapon energy doesn't refill, so in case you're missing something vital, you're screwed. Then again, Mega Man Base fucking hates people, so...
Good luck if you're expecting me to record that, by the way.
I fucking want you to, just so you can feel my pain. Because yes, I've played that game almost to the end, and it's fucking terrible.
Right, stop chasing me with your words, and stop chasing me with your weird, heartless-esque creature in this game. Oh my god.
So, which part of Sesame Street does this guy come from?
Oh my god, just go away, quick boomerang, goodbye.
Seizure warning.
Sorry to give you the warning after the fact. I'm wearing hot pink. Shazam!
Like, they're saying reports like, Mega Man's come through the castle and he's wearing something really flaming!
Oh boy. Alright, time for Wily Castle 2. Or is this 3? I'm kind of losing track right now.
I thought you killed Math Man. You shouldn't be having this problem.
Well, yeah, obviously, Math Man's power needs a refill right now. You're definitely going to need Item 2 to even get anywhere in this particular castle stage, so make sure you refill that over anything else.
What the hell are these enemies? Look at them. They fall down, then they pump a little lever to get them flying in. What the hell are those?
They're just weird is what they are.
Like, I understand after a while you run out of ideas. I'm gonna assume he's making these enemies as you go through the castle. Oh, fuck, I gotta get something to oppose him. Spring, propeller, lever. Fuck it, put it together. Put in my magic, you know, robot-making machine.
I have to say, I'm really not a fan of the Wily stages in this game. I think the difficulty is lowered from the first one and bullshit like Gutsman stage, but otherwise not a fan of this like long gauntlet of challenges here, especially with the whole, you know, defeat the 8 Robot Masters again at the end.
So why did you skip the E-Tank back there?
Because I've got as many as I need right now. Also, I'm using an emulator and save state, so it's not like I need them.
That's true. I was concerned for a moment that you wouldn't be able to beat this, but then I realized how we tend to do things, so I shouldn't really worry.
Yep, here's Metal Man's part of the stage.
Get some thwomps in here. I'm sure that'll make things interesting. What are those spinny things on the bottom?
Kind of like the things in your PC, this is just to keep the base cool.
Oh, of course. Well, you have to watch out when dust gathers on them. You know, you need to blow that out every so often. Said Airman, that's what he does.
That's why Wily created him, in fact.
Yeah, and then he realized, I guess I should use him for combat applications.
Alright, here's the second boss of Wily Castle. I think it's called something like Pico Pico Coon, and it's weak to the bubble lead and metal blade. I use the metal blade, mostly because they're going to be coming at you from like all 8 directions here.
This is a stupid fucking idea for a boss. I'm sorry. You fight a room. Wow.
The floor itself wants you dead.
I mean, I like the idea of having, you know, robotic options coming after you, but it looks like you're stuck in a pill bottle. Okay, are we fighting viruses? What's going on?
Dr. Mario, man. You gotta be careful here because they can crush you when they come up from the floor, and that's an instant kill.
Ooh, yeah, that is actually kind of a problem.
Alright, let's move on to Wily Castle 3. I've looked at the guide and I've gotten it right this time.
I was thinking weird, you know, after every segment of Dr. Wily's Castle, he beams out, and then he beams right back into the new area. What? Why would you do that?
Well, I guess Wily dropped a firewall and such. Don't waste your crash bombs. You're gonna need them in the next Wily Castle stage. They are essential.
Yeah, now it's just tempting you at this point, and I really hesitate to wonder what kind of water this is.
That looks like something out of clip art. I'm sorry, that does not look consistent with the rest of the game design.
It's Sewer Man's stage. Hey, Mega Man, I'm going to shit all over you.
Alright, it's one of these falling down, don't touch the spike, tippy tap on the D-pad kind of sections.
Yeah, you know, your games that don't touch the ground because it's made of lava has prepared you for these. Are those like, those spikes, are those just like sea urchins or something?
Yeah. What are those things that da-da-da? Sorry, I've gotten so accustomed to say da-da-da, I can't even pronounce his actual name anymore. King Dedede, what weapons do he... Gordos, that's it, sorry. Stuttered there, forgot to actually how to speak the English language.
See, we have to let him finish the sentence, otherwise he's never going to learn.
Alright, let's see what fearsome monstrosity Wily is sending out this time.
I thought you were fighting the wall for a minute here, but no, it's actually a giant guts man with treads, huh?
The Guts Dozer. I've got nothing.
Wow, that was fast. Just floats in the air. I'm done, you know. I don't even need the level anymore. I'm just gonna transcend.
Wily, are you even fucking trying? I'm coming to beat you. You may as well put up a bit of a fight.
Although, you know, judging by throughout the rest of the series, and, you know, some of the other media, Wily fucking loves Guts Man. He uses him all the damn time.
Let's take this opportunity to fill up some of the numbered weapons.
Yeah, item 2. Oh, so descriptive. Well, you better give Mega Man the power-ups he needs to succeed, but you should stop him anyway.
Harsh Purple stage is my favourite of the coloured stages in any Mega Man game.
I love how that Met tool dropped a life and there was a life over there. That's just like the RNG right there.
What do you think about platforms that aren't really platforms and are just basically droppable areas, Helldragon?
I don't know, but... Oh, yeah, it's gonna annoy me, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's mean. That's mean right there.
Like, I don't know if it's just the emulator, but I can't even see any, like, divide which distinguishes what you can, like, walk over and what's, like, fall-through-y.
I think you're honestly supposed, you know, to guess trial and error.
There's an area coming up here, as you can see, with spikes, and spikes are an instant kill. So, we're not gonna bother with this bullshit. Item 2, go now.
I thought you were just gonna save state and then just try to convince everyone that you managed to do it.
Hey, come on, I pointed out what I did in Quickman stage. Give me a little bit of, like, credit here.
Alright. That part where Roll comes in and she wants the help right now. I'm trying to remember what game they introduced Roll in. I don't think it was... Definitely wasn't the first.
I'm not sure if it was in 3 either, although I'm probably going to get corrected on this. I've played 1, 2, and 3. I got like 3/4 of the way through 3, put it down and never played it again for some reason.
Well, I do know in Mega Man Powered Up, the remake of the first game, yeah, Roll does show up in that game, so I guess they're just retconning that, I suppose. This is just needlessly cruel.
What function does this serve Wily? Like, oh, I want a challenge on my way to the bathroom.
I don't know, it's the Like every house, you know, when you redesign, you have to put in an annoyance room just to put in those guests who will not leave Mega Man.
Oh, we're slowly coming towards you. Oh, God.
Just spin closer, guys. We'll get him.
Master, why did you program one of your robots with the power to shoot in all 8 directions? Because I hate you.
He just makes robots that spin everywhere, but they don't have the mouth to throw up with when they're done.
Yeah, they can't complain, either.
I have no mouth and I must spin.
Oh, God.
Well, hey, buddy.
For this one, you're going to need item 2, so I hope you have a bit more gas left in the tank.
Does Mega Man take fuel from a gas station? I know they say he's solar powered, but I like to imagine, like, Proto Man, he doesn't have the solar power cells, so he's got to go buy gas from the gas station, just stick the nozzle in his chest. What?
I don't know why I, like, wasted. You'll see it here. I don't know why I wasted this. I guess I just had a bit of a brain fart and didn't bother to re-record it, but this is really going to kick me in the ass later on.
Well, it's your fault. And you've got to live with your mistakes, Tom. That's how it works.
I'm going to kill at least one of these things. It's going to happen right now. There we go.
And we didn't even need a song on an album to do that.
Oh, God, here we go. Let's look up the name of this thing. The Boo Beam Trap.
What?
Sounds about right. You need to use crash bombs to take out these things, but the crash bomb has a bit of a lag on it. So hopefully you know how to abuse the pause trick, you know, the thing you use to destroy the Yellow Devil, otherwise you're going to be taking a lot of damage if you're not on the ball.
Oh man, I didn't even realize there was a pause trick in this game, but judging by this room, I guess it's absolutely necessary. You
got to be super precise using the numbered items, like number 3 and whatnot, and you've only got a limited amount of crash bombs to utilise it, even if your meter is completely full. So I tested it, and if you miss one, I don't think you're going to be able to beat this level. Like, you just can't do it.
Yeah, that's not exactly a great design, and I believe, you know, later games tend to avoid that super reliance on one special weapon, but here it is definitely kind of a problem. Whoa, Glitch Man, what are you doing here? This exciting battle of shooting, breaking down walls. Alright, we're just gonna open up this corridor over here, we're gonna build a sink, you know?
This is like Wily's last stand. I just want you to, like, put that into perspective, guys.
Fuck, I'm running out of robots. Get the fucking turrets! Alright, you wanna calm down on the flashing a little bit? Flashman, thanks.
That's his backup plan. Oh, if the crazy, stunted room doesn't get him, the seizure sure will.
Alright, where are we at in the castle? Because I always love how the paths in these castles never actually match up with what's on the outside.
Hey, there's only one castle. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Wily Castle to my arse. Okay, we gotta take out the Robot Masters again. And let's start with Metal Man. I want you to see how Metal Man fares against his own weapon. Done.
Wow, really? Hey, you cut through that, come on.
No, that was to scale, so to speak.
Oh my god.
Now, I'm actually operating with not really a full deck here, so to speak, so I kind of had to get creative in a few of the fights.
Oh, I know what happened there, since you killed him on the exit teleporter, Metal Man. That's why you instantly teleported back out.
I always try to, like, kill them when they're, like, not near the teleporter, so if I'm, like, low on health, I can grab the health orb.
Oh, well, that was a good plan, Flashman. It's not exactly strategy, man.
You can actually charge Heatman's weapon, which I very rarely showed off in this playthrough. Mostly just here, really.
You know, they only have, like, chargeable special weapons for the most part, I think, in, you know, Mega Man X. And even then, I barely use them, personally. So where did he get all the copies of these, Robot Masters, I wonder?
Probably like a beta version.
I guess. So, like, you know, Airman, he's, I'm trying to think of an amusing beta-based error for these guys to have to make sure, you know, they wouldn't be used over the final copies.
Sucks instead of blows.
Suck. Suck. Suck.
Lime Green Mega Man, my favourite.
Look, I hope when you beat all the Robot Masters and fight Wily, you know, it doesn't just turn out he's in the bathroom. Oh shit, man, you got a knock!
Well, I think it'll be suitably more crazy, don't you worry.
It'll be like a crazy mecha bathroom. Wily, what have you even done?
Right, 2 more to go, let's do this. Oh boy, quick man, and I've got no flash stopper left. This should be fun.
Well, you get to beat him vanilla like you should have done.
Boosh.
Well, if boomerangs doesn't work against the Flash, why would you give Robot Flash boomerangs? I actually remember fighting a Bubble Man in Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy, and I always remembered him being super easy too, so...
Alright, Wily, let's do this.
Yeah, let's see what you got. Hopefully it's nothing shocking and stupid.
Can you just, like, never afford a background? I think this happened in the last game as well, it's just a black void.
Yeah, I kind of spent all the backgrounds on the earlier stages. At this point, you know, he's kind of just making it up as he goes.
Yeah, this fight has 2 forms. Number 1's weak to atomic fire, number 2 is weak to crash bomber. I just use metal blades because it can shoot diagonally up.
Everything is weak to Metal Blade in this game. Alright, again, you really have to stop doing that.
I'm blind!
See, it'd be great if there were spikes down there, because then maybe Wily would have actually fucking won.
I love the bones, by the way. Gives a very ominous air to your, like, stupid-looking castle.
Fight me in my basement, Mega Man. I'll show you my collection.
Ooh, no music.
That's spooky. There's just spikes at the bottom again.
See? Do.
Oh, that's blood! What the fuck?
Are you going for the psych-out tactics now? I got news for you, I'm a robot, I don't feel emotion.
They better explain this in the manual what this are. This is not blood, trust me. That's why the game is rated E. Well, actually, ratings didn't come around till the 90s.
No, he had, like, stress eating and made a bunch of toast with jam and just threw it on, like, the ceiling.
It's his leaking sherbet.
Okay guys, here's your final boss, and we're going to fight Wily himself, only this time, he's an alien!
What? Nobody, I think safely we can say, nobody fucking expected this.
And even more strangely, he's weak to Bubble Man's weapons, so, I don't know, lol?
Of course, he would be the one to design a Robot Master with a weapon he is weak to. Hey, watch out, man. I have problems against soap condensation.
Don't forget Gunman, super weak to that guy.
I think everybody's weak to Gunman. Unless you're Superman, I suppose.
Other than that, he just seems to go in like a figure 8, so not really that difficult. I cut it really close here, though.
Yeah, for the whole I'm an alien thing, this isn't really an impressive fight. He doesn't do much.
And boom, there we go.
Again with the seizures, that must be his final tactic. He's playing with his RC toys.
Wily. Honestly.
Wily, just stop. Stop, it's over. It's over, Wily. Stop it.
No, if I keep jigging the handle, it will come back and you'll still believe I'm an alien, yeah?
Well, that's what always works when I'm trying to fix my appliances.
Get on your knees and cry like a lady, etc.
I'm sorry I used this really lame plan. Forgive me.
No. Die, Wily!
No, that's not until later.
So, Mega Man 2, Helldragon, what are your overall thoughts of the game?
Well, I mean, like I've said before, I haven't personally played it, but everything was ramped up for this game. Better graphics presentation, better level design, you know, good weapons, good robot masters, the music is fantastic, so I can really see why it's as popular as it's come to be over the years. I kind of wish they spread the love out a little bit more, you know, to the other games. Mega Man 2 is great, but still. But overall, you know, I can see why it's a good game.
Cool. Personally, my favourite out of the 3 I've played, you know, 1, 2, and 3. We'll get to 3 sometime later this year, but for now, thank you for watching the Mega Man 2 playthrough. And as Mega Man walks through the seasons of this futuristic, quotation marks, world, we're going to leave you with the credits, and we'll see you next time for another HellfireComms playthrough. Bye bye for now.
Peace out.